What up, G?
What up, bitch?
What's going on, bro?
So good, bro. It's nice being outdoors again, man.
Really is, bro.
How you doing?
I'm great, bro. And you?
Dude, I'm good,
Dude,
man.
it's a sunny day. It's
a beautiful day.
It's an amazing day.
Spring has sprung.
Spring has sprung.
Thank
springing.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, it's not hot anymore. This
Yeah.
is perfect weather, dude.
Episode 37, Entrepreneur Spotlight. Today we got a special lady in the house. Not in the house, we outside. Where we at, actually?
We're at Silverlakes. Silverlakes Golf Estate.
Silverlakes Golf Estate.
At the clubhouse, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah, so this is Cafe 41, I think is.
Yeah.
Venue picked by our guest. So maybe she can tell you a little bit about why she picked the venue. It's pretty dope. You can hear the birds singing. Without further ado, man, let's get this episode on the roll. Tsholofelo Madiope. Off the Record ZA, episode 37.
Yeah.
Tsholofelo Madiope. This is the lady, this is her. She's been promising us her presence.
From episode 1.
From like, yeah.
Episode 1.
Yeah. So 37 weeks later, she eventually avails
That's like a whole baby.
It is. I was pregnant.
That's an entire child.
No, it was after you were pregnant.
No. I was pregnant with Surrender. So it's coming to. I'm giving birth now.
I see.
Yeah.
So it was a matter of waiting until the baby's born.
Basically.
We see you.
We see you. We see you. We see you.
Drink up.
Cheers.
We
To the freaking
sobering.
weekend.
We're doing a diet Long Island. Diet and alcohol-free Long Island.
No alcohol till December.
Sulu, welcome to the show, man.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, like we said. Let's talk about who Tsulu is, you know, where she's from, and what got her to this point today.
Pretoria, born and raised. All my life, I've been in. Well, not all my life, but for most of my life.
Yep.
I lived in Pretoria,
Okay.
and after matric,
Yep.
I went overseas.
Okay.
Came back a little bit ago.
Over which seas and to where? You must be specific.
But is
The
that-
people want to
You know
know.
how big the world is.
Over what seas? You could have gone over the sea to Madagascar. Or no,
It's overseas.
that's overseas. Where'd you go?
Touche. I was living in Vegas for a while.
Okay.
Okay.
Vegas. Las
Were you one of those Vegas girls?
No, I was studying. My gosh.
That's what the Vegas girls do. They're studying.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Is
like,
that?
To pay for tuition.
that's how it works. Yeah. We study.
showgirl.
We
Is
study and
that-
dance for tuition. What were you doing in Vegas? Let's start there.
Hospitality management,
Okay.
and
I guess one of the best places to do it.
it is the entertainment capital of the world.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, like as I was studying, I got to a point where I felt do things that you're probably never gonna do because you're never gonna be in your 20s ever again. So I did a whole lot of modeling, and it was fun. Got
Yeah.
paid. It was a good time.
Is it?
Yeah, I kind of neglected my studies for a bit, but
Yeah.
I thought, listen, you're not gonna do this ever again. So
Best-
you can always get your degree even when you're 60. So
Yeah.
it's cool,
Best time to do it.
right?
Yeah. You came back. Why'd you come back? A lot of people go to America and don't come back.
Yeah, I know a lot of friends that are still there.
Yeah.
I know. My mom, personal reasons.
Okay.
She just said,
Mama, it's a boo, ngwana, ka?
because it was actually supposed to be a gap year. I was just supposed to be gone for a year,
Yeah.
and I ended up going for 6.
Whoa.
So
That's a year. That's a gap. Yeah.
basically, so my mom was like, no, it's time. She actually bought the ticket, and she's like, here's your ticket, you're coming home. She didn't even ask. She's like, pack your bags. That's it.
Sure. Would you recommend it to other kids?
Absolutely.
Finish school,
Yeah.
go to
Yes,
Vegas.
yes,
Not well, maybe
yes,
not
yes.
Vegas, but
Maybe not
Vegas,
travel,
but
see the
wherever
world,
you
find
wanna go.
yourself.
You came back. What happened? What did you do after that?
I was sorely disillusioned by the hospitality industry in South Africa. It's wow, yeah, leaves nothing to be desired.
It's different. It's
gross.
It's non-existent.
gross.
It's non-existent. It's non-existent.
Yeah.
For the last couple of years, I've been sitting on things, which is why I said I've been pregnant.
Okay.
So I'm not just giving birth to one thing, but there's so many things that I've been sitting on that I feel now is the time. Having turned 32 on the 22nd of September, I feel like this is my year of grace.
Yeah.
You know, 3 + 2 is 5, and that's God's number for favor and grace.
So you've been pregnant. I like that analogy of being pregnant with ideas,
Right.
and pregnant with with your next
yeah.
move or
Right.
things like that. I really like that analogy. What are we giving birth to? What's been born? Tell us, talk to us about.
Is it being born? Has it
Well,
yet to be
it's-
born?
Yeah, you know.
I'm in labor right now.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
labor pains, it's getting there. Surrender, it's lingerie that is custom to you,
Okay.
basically.
Okay.
So your girlfriend's your wife.
Yeah.
Basically, the lingerie is custom made to you. Give me a call and you're like, Tsolo, I saw this on the website and I would like it custom made to me because I am so freaking tired of walking in Kamahulu and say, "Kere, I'm a 34C or I'm a 36D.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to fit into this damn thing and I'm spilling all over the show. So
Yeah.
I just decided, I think it's time because I thought about it before and I was like, I want to be able to say, this underwear that I'm putting on is specifically to my body, specifically to my left boob that's a little bit too big and my right boob that's lopsided. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
So that's basically what the line is.
I like the name. Surrender.
Where does this all come from?
Yeah, where does it come from? Like what?
How
what,
did you?
what?
Like, why lingerie?
Yeah.
It's not just lingerie. Lingerie, it's just the beginning. This is the, I want to say stepping stone, but I want to say this is just like my small baby for now that I'm starting with.
Okay.
But the name surrender comes from the fact that I decided it's time to surrender to the fact that I'm a great person. I am magnificent. I am excellent. I come from love. I come from flip, man. I'm amazing. So surrender to that.
Yeah. That's really dope, man.
So surrender to that. And so I felt if I'm going to surrender, then it's got to be with everything that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And so everything that I've been thinking of, that I've been procrastinating on doing,
Yeah.
I'm giving birth.
And you're surrendering
I'm
to it.
surrendering to all of it because you cannot have an idea and then just let it go because it's just going to keep eating at you and eating at you. So I'm surrendering and I'm doing it.
Okay.
Finally.
It's a pretty cool name for a lingerie line, to be honest, because surrender has that, obviously that sexual innuendo
Yeah.
of,
Absolutely.
of like, the whole
Surrendering to the
being
pleasure.
dominating
Yes.
and submissive and all of that, and surrendering yourself or making your partner surrender. It doesn't have to be, unidirectional.
It's actually both ways.
Yeah.
As I was thinking of it, and
That's
I,
what she
I was,
said.
I was,
I was
oh wow, no.
That's exactly what she said.
During one of the conversations that I've had with either one of you about surrender is
Yeah.
that there is a dominatrix part of it. So
Okay.
there's the sweet side of it and there's the dominatrix side of it. So
Okay.
even with the lingerie, you'll see there's the corsets, they're bold and
Okay.
they're
So the stuff that's supposed to make you feel like super
powerful.
sexy
Yes.
and powerful
Yes.
as a woman. And yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then there's still stuff that's gonna make you feel
Like
soft
muted.
and
Yeah.
and demure, you
Yeah.
know. So yeah.
There's this concept, and there's been this. I've come across this whole mindset of lingerie is a waste of time
No.
And money.
and money. Yeah. No, but I'm saying it exists. I'm not
especially
saying
for
for me.
guys.
I'm not saying for me.
But okay, I have
do-
to say, guys,
Yeah.
it shouldn't because here's the thing, and this is probably completely way off topic.
Yeah.
But for the most part, think about it. If you're gonna cheat on your girlfriend, it's either because wapara bunga, and you're like, fuck man, I'm tired of looking at that thing. And then now, it's a little bit discolored.
Oh my
And then you're
God.
like, Ash, you know what?
Let's go deep. Even discolored, bro.
Like wow.
Wow.
Jeez.
So it's not a waste
Okay,
of
but
time.
you took it like to a super extreme, because I know a lot of women out there who maybe perhaps haven't been exposed to, lingerie.
And this is what
you see.
surrender is, because
Exactly.
you have the soft side that says, okay, I haven't really been the kind of person that says I want to go buy lingerie, but then you're gonna see it and you're gonna be like, whoa. And
Okay.
your person is gonna see it and they're gonna be like, whoa, hey, so. It's not a waste of time because if it can keep people connected to each other as well, I feel, why not?
I think
I'm a lover of love.
But I think even before people connected to each other, if it can
You
make
to
you feel
yourself,
happy
yeah.
about yourself,
woman.
Because
as
you're
a
gonna be
woman, yeah.
feeling like, oh my heart,
Yeah.
damn,
So
you're like,
and that's another big thing that, and I guess you kind of touched on it a little bit in the beginning, is that South African women specifically, we have got women with the most vast differences in body style.
absolutely.
So a bigger girl or a plus size girl as
short and
as
tall,
the
yeah.
Exactly.
society calls them.
The thick ones.
Yeah, the thick ones. Small waist, big butt, big boobs, all of that. Like, is that something that you're planning to cater to?
Absolutely.
Specifically? So you're going to go...
It is the reason, actually, because, like I said, I'm tired of walking in Kamulwes or wherever, and I'm spilling out, even though they measured me and they said, good enough, oh, you're a 34C, but then I go get a 34C bra, but it's from Europe, and the women in Europe are not voluptuous like African women. So now here I am, and I'm saying, look, you want underwear, you want lingerie that's going to be looking fantastic on you, and it's custom made to you. Here's Surrender.
What is the biggest struggle that you've come with in creating Surrender? Like, what has been your biggest struggle?
Or birthing it, as she put it.
No. I'm still in labor pains. It's not birth yet. So now, since I'm still in labor pains, the pictures that you're going to be posting up is stalker, basically. So stalker this is the generic, oh, I saw that, I like that. I'm in a little bit of a hurry. I don't care whether it's custom made to me. Because I small, medium, or large, I want it. So this is the this is the labor pains of birthing Surrender to a person saying, so I saw that, but I don't want it got that generic small, medium, large.
So custom make it to me.
Yes. Come and custom make it to me.
So is that how you work? So what is the process?
That is the process, basically. You're going to say, I saw this and come measure me, or I want it as is.
Okay. So now, would you advise guys to buy lingerie for their significant others?
Absolutely.
How do I do that? If I don't know what my wife's size is.
Exactly. I was about to say, like, if I don't know the exact size.
You live together, right?
Yeah.
She's got an underwear door, right?
Yeah.
And it's written on our bras. Like if you flip it over, it'll tell you the size.
Wait, but
I thought you were going to say take it and bring it with. I was like...
No, but isn't that the problem that you're facing? Is that those bra sizes may not be correct?
This is the surprise. Like
for indication.
Because this is indication, and he says this is going to be a surprise if you're buying your person this lingerie. So now if you bring and say my person wapara size is so, you can get that in that size. I get all that generic size, medium, large, or whatever. Once you do get it, and she gets into it, and she sees herself in it, she's going to be like, where did you get it? I want more. And then you can say, okay, fine, let's go get you measured.
Okay. But then there's also the stigma of dudes going into like
a lingerie store.
What's
or even
the stigma though?
But that's what I'm telling you. Like, I'm telling you, I don't have an issue with it. I can do it. It's like the stigma of guys walking into a store and buying tampons or pads or whatever.
I feel like they just need to grow up. Like, seriously, no. Here's the thing: you're a man, I'm a woman, and you want to get together. You need to understand that once a month I go on my period, and sometimes I'm not going to be able to go to the shop and say buy my own tampon. So, Gabe, could you just stop by the shop and get me tampons? Do it.
Look, I have no issue.
What's the big issue? Like, guys like that need to just grow up. If you want to be with a woman, grow up.
So guys who have issues like that, I think maybe hit Tsulu up and she can help you deal with that shit.
No, please don't.
You clearly are what me and Gabe would call a natural born entrepreneur. You can't work for anyone.
I've tried and it's flip, man. Yo, my soul just goes.
That's really dope because we feel like there's not a lot of people like you in this country in terms of purebred entrepreneurs, guys who literally struggle to work for someone else, and guys who people who have the ideas and clearly consistently birthing new things and moving on from one thing to the next.
Because you have to, as an entrepreneur, sometimes things don't work out, and
all the time, not even sometimes. We're on like the 110th version of this show in 37 episodes.
It might even change tomorrow.
So you just gotta be able to reinvent yourself all the time, and I've learned to do that with grace now. At first I used to think, listen, you're this person and this is who you're supposed to be, but growing up and getting older, I realized, man, I'm multifaceted and complex. I'm not going to box myself anymore.
Sounds like a conversation we've had recently, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely.
On the previous episode, check it out right here.
Really?
I'll put it up.
Also with the conversations that I've had with you guys, like separately, like my growth has been tremendous, and it's been so rapid that I'm in a constant state of fluidity, and I love it.
That is very dope. Constant state of fluidity.
That is
Yeah.
I think that's how we all need to be, especially if you want to be. Don't be fluid in your 9 to 5. It's not gonna work. No, your boss gonna fire your ass.
Look, I even did things to get myself fired because I was like, I don't have the heart to quit, especially when my mom is still alive. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't have the heart to quit because if I tell her I quit, then she's gonna be like, oh, but if I tell her they fired me,
Yeah.
then it's different, you know? So
Serial, purebred entrepreneurs. They force themselves to get fired. That's how much they can't survive a 9 to 5. That's so crazy.
Outside of Surrender, what's next? Because
It might not even be next. It might be going
it's
together.
parallel, yeah. Like I said, I'm in a constant state of fluidity. I'm expecting great things in every area of my life. So, I don't know. Things change every single day. I never thought I would actually be doing the things that I'm thinking of doing right now, and I am. So, the next thing is just greatness. From here on, there's just nowhere else to go but the top. Forbes just needs to realize that they need to hold the elevator open because I'm coming up the stairs, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Forbes surrender as well. Man.
They need to surrender. Every one of them needs to just surrender.
Yeah.
There's another big one that I'm not ready to reveal yet.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
see. We'll see it in the future.
Yeah.
So you're basically trying to book another episode, right? We've come to the, I guess, conclusion that you're a natural born entrepreneur. You've just birthed Surrender. We're super excited to see where this baby is going to go and how it's going to grow. We definitely want to have you back on the show to kind of let us know how it's going and where you're at with the business. Last question, just to kind of wrap it up, you know, you're a mom, you've got a family. How do you balance being an entrepreneur, not having like a fixed salary, a fixed income, and still pursuing your dreams?
Yo,
Yeah, I know, I dug deep for that one.
I've been blessed beyond my wildest imagination with amazing people around me.
Yeah.
Really, really amazing people around me. And I feel this is the one person who became the mom that I never had.
Yeah.
And it's weird because she's my ex's mom.
Okay.
And
So, you know, exes
Yeah.
aren't useless.
not really.
The exes might
all
be, but the
time.
moms might not.
Yeah, the moms might not
There's
be.
a balance.
She's the most amazing human being ever. She took me in when no one else was there.
Yeah.
And she's still doing things for me right now that even right now as we're sitting here, if I give her a call and I say, Mama, ora something happened Boskolong. All right, I'm on my way. I'll be there.
Yeah.
You know, in minutes.
Yeah.
Something happened ka umpilo Boskolong. I'll be there in minutes. Like
Yeah.
she's the most amazing. She's a pillar for me that I never thought would come from her.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, she's my ex's mom.
Yeah.
And for the most part, when you break up with somebody, you break up with
the family.
everything else.
Yeah.
You know, you don't keep in constant contact with everybody else in the family. But with her, she gives me a call and says, "Are you okay? And what else do you need?
Yeah.
What is it that you need?"
Yeah.
So I have a very amazing support system from her.
That then clearly is one of the major keys within, you know, trying to be an entrepreneur.
Oh, yeah,
and
definitely.
survive is a solid support structure and
Absolutely.
people that you can actually lean on and actually
Not the
count
fake
on.
people that say, "Yeah, you can lean on me," but then when you try to lean, they
like,
let
whoa.
you that number.
Out of the sea.
I don't know this man.
I don't know what you're talking about. Look at our phone here. Let's
You know, and then next thing you know, they don't pick up your calls anymore.
And
You're
they
like,
block you.
dude, they don't even block you. They wait for you to be like, mother, you know.
Yeah.
But for the most part, people are that conniving. I mean, So
But
she
look-
was just that one person that was just like, I'm gonna be your ride or die, even though my son isn't. And I
Yeah.
was like, I'm still blown away. And she's the one person when I feel I would owe everything that the woman that I've actually shaped to become. I owe it all to her because she's taught me so much without actually even saying anything most of the time.
Ladies, we hope that you're at least starting to think about, if you're not in that lingerie lifestyle, here's the perfect way in, the perfect introduction to it, the perfect way to get your perfect fit and surrender to yourself to your body and everything.
How do people get in touch with you?
Exactly.
I guess all across social media, Tsholofelo_Rose.
We'll share all of her details in the details down below. You guys can get a hold of her. To the dudes as well who are trying to spice up your, relationship.
Oh.
What? You thought I was gonna say, dude, you make lingerie for dudes? So you wouldn't?
Like G-strings for men?
Come on, guys. What are you doing?
It's been a dope episode.
Super dope episode,
We learned
guys.
about lingerie, getting stuff custom fit, and birthing things into being.
Yeah. Sulu, thank you very much for making time to grace us with episode 37. It's been a long time coming. Hopefully, we'll get you back after these births start getting to toddler or my toddler age. Infancy, when they start talking. We wish you only the best in future endeavors, especially in Surrender. Congratulations in eventually sort of getting it out, and hopefully this new chapter of your life brings you absolute graces and blessings.
I told you, I'm expecting great things, and it's a reset, like you said. Every time that you have a birthday, I did a reset, and oh my god, it's been phenomenal.
You know what to do.
You know what to do. I always got 1 deuce, 2 deuces, double deuces.
Why are you throwing gang signs up?
Yeah.